So we're headed out for another hunt here on Sooner Baton Nepal, going after... Wait a minute. This isn't... No, it can't be New England. Where are the tigers? Ah! Oh. Okay. Just a bad dream. Oh, I slept on the floor again. I have absolutely no idea what possessed me to do that. Hopefully you enjoyed it, but we are back here on Sooner Baton Nepal in multiplayer, and we're starting off here up here in the mountains. I just barely saw that snow leopard scooting through. We actually have the Ganhair rifle, so that might be a bit of an issue trying to get him, but the plan actually is to start off all the way up here in Himal and hunt our way pretty much directly south down to the river. It's 1300 now, so we should be able to get to the river around the start of Muntjac drink time, and I want to spend a little bit more time hunting those, but this was a perfect example of why we started up here. I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to get after snow leopards a little bit more. Ah, there he is. Do we just blast him with the 300? I think in this case we do. We know he's just a big 7, and I definitely don't want to spend our entire time in the mountains as we work south just tracking that one. And it may end up being our only snow leopard of this hunt, but honestly pretty glad to get a decent one. 27.72 score, not too bad, and he of course was just barely in that max weight estimate, so we will definitely take that to get us going. And now we can pretty much go directly south from here. Well, that's gonna mess with the timing thing here, but I guess at least we got a snow leopard out of it. So we did manage to find at least a similar server, and it's actually almost 1500 now, and I really wonder, what might be different from one server to the next, but I think that big 4-bear thing is going to be the best one, and we're getting pretty close to the river anyway, so I think that'll work. First official kill with the Ganhair, couldn't do that with the snow leopard before, and yeah, by the time we get down here, it should be Muntjac drink time. I think that is going to work about as well as we can get, given the fact that we ended up disconnecting and kind of had to completely change the plan. So I want to make sure, because there's like maybe a better one than what we shot. Don't want to miss out on anything that we couldn't see, but that guy's laying just there ahead of us for some reason. This one's heading back the other way. But for a decent little pit stop trophy, a 177 gold, actually kind of cool tops on that one. Double on him, it's still a little high. I feel like we shoot high with the Ganhair all the time, but not a bad gold. I think if we just keep on scooting south, we could probably go straight for the river, because these lakes have been hunting for Barasinga anyway, so we might as well just make a beeline. So we finally made it down here, and of course our first Muntjac is going to be just a little level 2, but crack out the 243, it is one of the most satisfying things on this map. Naturally they're easy to drop, kind of like musk deer, but you catch them on the run, they just do such a fantastic faceplant every single time. So that part is enjoyable regardless of the level. 25 scoring silver, just 16 kilo as well. However, nearly harsh on him by the way. The only thing more enjoyable might be a level 5 or a rare down here. And just like that, we've gone from hunter to potentially hunted. The thing in this spot is they kind of always just get stuck here. If they try to go and flee, for some reason, when they drink in this like little island at this tiny lake, they just don't go anywhere. So, unfortunately for that one, just got to take him out because he's going to freeze in place. But the good news is, just a level 6, so nothing special there. But the time was changed, and now it's 6:34 a.m., so we'll try to make the most of this little bit of tiger drink time. Now that's a little more like it. We're going to have a little fun with this one. We're not going to spot it. And we're just going to see what he ends up being, because it's definitely a male. You can see that reddish color down the back. We're just going to let him stalk in. I can just hear that really low growl. But I think without spotting him, should be kind of interesting. Trying to figure out where he goes to as he approaches. And I guess he's pretty much going to stalk straight in. I really hope he attacks us, because I guess part of the fun, as he's growling out, he's going right for the cover too. But part of the fun is we kind of have to try to make a good shot just because we don't know what he's going to be. He's getting close enough that I think he may attack. I'm actually going to pop the sight off and not switch to the 22. Oh, now he is going to take off. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Well, we shouldn't have done that maybe. Can we get him? I feel like that's gonna be a good shot. What an anticlimactic, could have been an amazing thing. Did we get him though? I don't think we did. Oh. Maybe there? I think we just saved him. What in the heck just happened? I know you're gonna not believe me. I straight up never spotted that. And I was just hoping something cool might happen. Ah, if he could have attacked though. I'm not 100% sure that we didn't screw him up. So I've seen it with tigers, where they will, and yeah, you can see not a vital hit. I wonder what we did. But I've seen it where they just don't react to a shot. So we may have hit him. I thought there was one in there that could have been okay. At this point, we're going to try to not spot him. Let's not pick up any more tracks. Let's just go and see. Did we get him? Did we screw him up? I can see the vital blood, but it's a question of like, is this right here another hit? Or is that just a very low bleed rate? Wow. That was so weird. At this point, just a complete and utter unknown. Fingers crossed we somehow saved this. We saved it. Are you serious? 57.13 diamond. I mean, we hugged the lung the whole way across. A little further back, we'd have been fine. Somehow we didn't hit him any other time. And then it was lung, liver, stomach. Right when he sped up there, we knocked that shot straight through the lungs. That is so stupid. I can't believe that. If he could have attacked, I mean, it would have been the perfect tiger to randomly decide to do that experiment on. Just for fun, tiger roulette. And it, man, I'm so excited that we made the shot and that we got another diamond tiger. But we were so close to killing one that attacked us without actually knowing what it was. What are the odds that that would happen? I still can't believe that happened. I mean, literally, we talked about tigers in the intro there. Oh god. Okay, that's just... You can't make... Okay, thanks. You can't make this stuff up. What is my guy doing? So, I couldn't even tell. Was that a male or a female? Literally. This is just the craziest way this has gone. Well, I think we finally caught back up with her. Hopefully this time she's not... Oh, there she is. Not going to just immediately attack. So let's just get the shot this time. A little bit easier when we can see them. And I still can't believe that happened the way that it did. Just trying to shoot a no guy. Like, I wanted to use the Ganhair rifle a little bit. I mentioned it, I guess, at the start when we saw the snow leopard. And we maybe killed that one barrasinga with it. So I wanted to go and just get a nil guy or two before we go back to the lodge with our diamond tiger. And of course, we couldn't just simply do that. We had to be attacked in the process. That was a little forward, but double lung works. Tracked her for a kilometer just to figure out where she got to. And now, maybe we can use the Ganhair rifle. So maybe we won't get attacked by a tiger this time. Do need to alert him because he's trying to walk off. We are kind of at the end of their drink time. Spent just a little longer than intended tracking that last one. And of course there were a bunch more down here. That one, that's not that big. But obviously, a big four. Definitely gonna go ahead and try to take that out. So, given the fact that we are now past their drink time, it is actually 12:05. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do for the rest of this, but this guy here is an 85 scoring gold. Got a lung, liver, stomach there, those huge hearts that we still barely ever hit. And I guess maybe we'll scoot around and see if we can clutch one maybe before they officially leave. I suppose the good news is barrasinga do drink right after nilgai, so we can instead try to get maybe one or two of them. That's a herd of all does. So out of here, we got up to 179, 168, 155. So let's try to get this. I think he knew we were there, but I want to say that's going to be maybe back in lungs or liver. Pretty sure that there might have been one other buck we hadn't seen. No, it might have been the same one that looped up around. So I think, at least as far as the estimate goes, we got the best one. Definitely vital blood. Got a hold, and they're going to go all the way around, like, right at us, so don't need another tiger situation. Let's grab this and go. 144 silver. And yeah, kind of far back, but did get the job done. And you can see, they're going to wrap right around and come over right where we're standing. So, probably, I think if we hug the water's edge, we should be okay. Ooh, that's a big 4. Man, up to 230? Didn't even see that one. That's like the same rack as our 5, so he's got to be close. And if we've made a couple of shots with the Kane here, we can at least try to make this one too. Gonna keep this low. Talked about hitting high earlier. Got away for the smoke clear. It's about as good as using a muzzleloader. Dropped him in his tracks. And I think that's going to be a good final kill. There's a whole bunch over here. Maybe we'll end up trying to get one as we go by. But since we are in multiplayer, we'll try to be a little conscious of hunting pressure. That is a run and a half, by the way. Felt like it took absolutely forever to get all the way around here. But pretty darn good looking bear singer. The big ones just are so cool. He's got to be like 220s. 210. So I wonder what the difference is. I wonder if I have screenshots of... I don't. I know that we haven't seen all these different things. There's a lot that goes into them. It would be interesting, so I'm going to screenshot this. If we ever get another diamond one with this frame with like the split tines, I definitely want to compare and see what the difference is. It's probably just kind of a smaller frame in general. All the measurements are probably just a tad lower. But a pretty good way to wrap up what ultimately became a super chaotic hunt. Whether it was the level 9 tiger, the one right after that, just trying to get things going with the snow leopard disconnecting all over the place. But we end up going back with yet another diamond tiger for our lodge. And I'm going to say right next to our multi-mount with the leucistic blue sheep and snow leopard, we can do our diamond tiger on the wall. Try to do one of these poses here. And by the way, I do wish they could go on the deer size plaques, because they don't fill these plaques super well. But I think for our purposes here, putting them in the same room is going to be pretty darn cool. So, go figure. Started out talking about tigers having bad dreams about New England mountains, and ended up with a diamond tiger, as well as getting taken down by a female one. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.